Hello students, myself is Parminder Singh from Prab Kirpa classes. In this video, we will discuss about the present tense. Tenses. Tenses play a crucial role in English language. It denotes the time an action takes place, whether sometime in the past, in the present, or will take place sometime in the future. Tenses are just the way we talk about time. Tenses can be broadly classified into three categories. Three categories of tenses are past, present, and future. These three types of tenses can be subcategorized into simple, continuous, perfect, and perfect continuous. We have given a pictorial figure of the tenses. You will see that tenses have been classified into three types: past, present, and future. And then each of these tense have been subdivided into four types. That is past simple, past continuous, past perfect, and past perfect continuous. In the same sense, present and future tenses are there. That is present simple, present continuous, present perfect continuous, future simple, future continuous, future perfect, and future perfect continuous. Here are the examples of each of these type of tenses. For example, when we talk about present simple tense, example is I work, he works, and in continuous I am working, he is working. And when we talk about present perfect, example is I have worked, he has worked. And example of present perfect continuous is I have been working, he has been working. And so in the same sense, past and future examples are before you. Now we discuss about the present simple tense. This tense is used in case of general facts, regular actions, routines, habits, and schedules. If we talk about routine, then example of this tense is I work on Saturdays. It means that I usually work on every Saturday. I wake up at 6 a.m. Facts. The sun sets in the west. Water boils at 100 degrees Celsius. This tense also tells us about schedule. For example, our shop opens at 11 a.m. This tense is also used to tell about general facts. For example, we live in New Delhi. He works in a factory. Examples of this tense have also been given here. I work, you work, they work, we work, he works, she works, it works. You will notice that in the above, from here to here, S is not mentioned. Why is this? Answer is this: in the case of third person singular, that is he, she, it, add s, es, or ies to the base form of the verb. As you know, verb is in basic form and also in simple past and then past participle. We give here an example of the same. For example, you know, first form of the verb is go, then it becomes second simple past verb, and then becomes third past participle gone. Here we use only the first form of the verb in this sentence. When the subject is he, she, it, we usually add s, es, or ies. For example, when the verb is dance, it becomes dances. In the same way, walks, sleeps, knows. Teach becomes teaches, pushes. he catches, he confesses, she tries, she studies, she cries. In this case, the helping verb is do or does. As already told, in the case of first person, that is I, or in plural form it is we, second person you, and the third person in plural form they, we use the first form of the verb. Whereas in case of third person singular he, she, it, we form the third first form of the verb plus s oblique es or ies. ठीक है? Okay. Now we give the examples of present simple tense in positive form. Example: I eat pizza. He eats pizza. You will notice here s is added, as already explained that in the case of he, she, it, we have to add s or es or ies to the base form of the verb. This is the formation of the present simple tense. First we have to take subject, in this case it is I, then first form of the verb, in this case it is eat, and object, in this case is pizza. We have the example of negative form of present simple tense. In this case we have to use not. You will see the formation of this sentence. First we take subject, then we add do or does. We add do in the case of I, you, we, and they, and we use does in the case of he, she, it. Then we add not. Then we use first form of the verb and then add object. I do not eat pizza. Then comes second example. Subject in this case is he. We use does in the case of he, she, or it. So does has been used. Then not is used in the case of negative sentence. Then eat is the first form of the verb. As you know, eat, ate, or eaten are the three forms of the verbs. Then object is pizza. In the case of present simple tense, when we have to make it interrogative, we add do or die or at the first of the start of the sentence. If the subject is I, you, we, or they, we use do to start the question. And in the case of third person singular, we start the question with does. So in the same way, here the subject is I, so we start the question with do. Do I eat pizza? And please note that in the case of interrogative sentence, we have to add question mark at the end of the sentence. In the same way, when we make question of he eats pizza, we use does. Does he eat pizza? Here, you have to make your own practice. Let us see. Positive. I play. We have to convert the sentence and we start the sentence with she. As previously told that when you use third person singular, you have to add s or es or ies at the end of the sentence. So I play becomes she plays. In the same way, she does. We, as you know, does in the case of first person plural, we use do. You work. It is the third form, third person singular, and as you know, we have to opt for any of this. Here it works. I drink coffee. his father. His father is the third person singular, and here it becomes his father drinks coffee. They want money. Here we have to convert this sentence into negative. So they do not want money. He plays with me. As already told, when the subject is third person singular, you have to use does. So he does not play with me. You work hard. You do not work hard. More the practice you do, you will have the experience of the same, and the tenses will come easy for you. I shop online. It will become I don't shop online. Interrogative. He studies online. As already told, whenever you are to make the interrogative question, you have to use word do or does as applicable. In this case, does is applicable. Does he study online? And as already told, you have to use interrogative question at the end. Then comes they write a letter. In the case of, as already told, third person plural, we use do. Do they write a letter? Here we have given the examples of few verbs. These are the first form of the verbs. This is V1, which is known as base form, and this is this base form which we use in the present simple tense. And we also have to add SES or IES as the case deems fit. Common mistakes. We do some common mistakes in this tense. For example, are there? I am living in New Delhi. It may be possible that we may be living there, we may be shifting there. So it is a temporary and it is a present continuous tense. So we should use here not I am living in New Delhi. We should use it as, we should make the sentence with present simple tense, because I live in New Delhi. This is the present simple tense, which is the permanent. When we talk about present continuous tense, it is only used for temporary purpose. When we are residing at a place and are not likely to shift at any other place, so we will always use present simple tense. However, if it is written that I am staying in a hotel, then it will be okay. Then it will be present continuous tense. When we say I live in New Delhi, it is a permanent fact, and for this purpose we will use present simple tense. We likes to sing. Here you will see that verb has been added with word s, but in the case of first person plural, we have to use only first form of the verb, and we do not have to add s or es or ies. So the correct is we like to sing. Then other example is she do not eat meat. As already told, that in the case of I, we, you or they, you have to use the word do. And in the case of third person plural or singular, you have to use the word does. So here you will use she does not eat meat. Thanks for watching. If you like our course, please spare some time to give a star rating to our course. Thanks.